Hey everyone! I haven't sung lately before I actually create my videos, but that's okay. I think it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard, anyways. But I wanted to talk about the other side and the other side of a, um, the other side where someone has opted to um, not have a relationship with you anymore, whether it is a lover, a friend, a child, a parent. This could apply to anyone, but I want to talk about the fact that we all know there's 5 stages of grief when we go through a loss, and those 5 stages happen for everyone differently, and everyone has the right to take their time and to process according to what they need. And I'm going to talk about it a couple of different aspects, not just with the loss of a child through parental alienation, but I want to talk about um, also another aspect of my life I had to deal with many years ago, and that was alcoholism within our family, which had to do with my father. And I went to Al-Anon for that, and I learned a lot and learned how to set boundaries and things. And I'm in various groups, and I went to Al-Anon for a long time, and I met a lot of great people. But I noticed there's 2 types of people. There's the people that are still in the midst of the grief, or they haven't accepted the situation. And then there's other people that break on through to the other side. And I, I can't tell you what to do. All I know is for me personally, sorry, my hair's a mess today. But I want to talk about my own experience when I chose to stay in the place where I didn't accept it, and I was trying to hold on to it and trying to control the other person, or believe that if they just did things my way. This has to do with my dad, with his drinking years and years and years ago, because he's been gone for a while. But when I was stuck in the midst of his drinking and I didn't accept him where he was at and his choices, it was tough. And all of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are linked to that person's health and well-being. And you think, if they get better, I get better. Well, that's not the case, because through Al-Anon and through my friends and through my loved ones, I was able to get better despite my dad's drinking. So that took many few years to get a hold of it. And when it has to do with a breakup, or someone that is choosing to no longer have a relationship with you, you can choose to be stuck in it and choose to negate the fact they have chosen to break free, or you can slowly break on through to the other side. And it's almost like there's a wall, and you have to slowly but surely take every single brick down so you can walk through and get to the place of acceptance, self-love, peace, joy, happiness, and make the very hard decision to do the work to get to where you can once smile again. And all I know is that in any situation, in any trial, you'll have 2 sorts of people: the ones that are refusing to accept the situation and believe, they hold a certain belief that if that person gets better, or that person comes back, etc., my life will be better. And that's not always the case. Sometimes someone comes back and it makes your life worse, or whatever that situation happens. But I just want to say, I can't say you. I chose to break on through to the other side, where I accepted the situation. I choose to have reciprocal relationships. And the other side is so much better. It's not that you're giving up, you're letting go, you're releasing it. You're saying, I always used to say, I was married before to someone who suffered from a couple of different ailments. And I finally, after all of the work that I had done and everything, I tried everything in my power to help this person. I finally said, I'm not Jesus. I was not put on this earth to heal or save anyone. My job is to heal and save myself. And that was such a poignant moment in my life because I was able to say, your life is no longer my responsibility. You're an adult. You are making the choice to live in this, despite the fact you can get help. But maybe that person is choosing to stay there because it's just like I choose my life, which made my life easier. They choose their life, and maybe that's the life they feel is easiest for them. And so, when someone is choosing to live in anger or hate or with an addiction, to get out of that is a lot of work. You have to give up the only crutch you've ever known. And you have to decide to figure out what it is that causes you to use or causes you to be angry. And that takes a lot of work. And that's actually scary. And to face your fears or face anything that has happened to you in your past, it's awfully scary. So I just wanted to say that we can break on through to the other side. And in doing so, if you choose, you can find peace. And maybe for the first time in your life, you can find peace. Sometimes peace is scary because when you live in peace and you live in quiet and you have a very solitude life, initially it's like, oh, what's going to happen to upset this? Or this can't be real. I can't really be happy every single day or find peace every single day or find solitude and silence. You always think, oh, what's coming around the corner? This can't be real. So it can be real. And to live in it is to relish it. I'm just telling you, it's so much better. I have to have peace in my life because of what I've gone through. With my experience in the military and the traumas and things like that, I had to choose this, and I had to become accustomed to it, and it had to become my new normal. And I think it helps me because I know that's my safe place to land. When you have to go out and face things, and all of a sudden if your home life is chaotic and you're out there and the world is chaotic, you really don't have a safe place to go. And I have a safe place to go and a place that helps me to decompress. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Break on through to the other side if you so choose. I did, and it allows me to heal and to thrive and to be happy. And that's all there is to it. That's what I wanted to talk about. I hope you're having a really, really great day. And as always, if you have any questions, post them below. And if there are questions that add to this conversation, I would gladly answer any questions you guys have. And if not, if anyone's negative or hostile, I just delete it. That's it. I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.